Welcome back to Bike Culture Hub, where we dive deep into the world of two wheels, bringing you the latest, greatest, and most iconic machines that redefine what it means to ride. Today, we're talking about something that perfectly blends legacy and innovation, the all-new 2026 Honda Super Cub 160 HRC. The Super Cub has long been a symbol of dependable urban commuting, but the 2026 160 HRC edition is here to shake things up in a way no one quite expected. It's more powerful, sportier, and loaded with modern performance tech while staying true to the soul of the Cub that has been loved worldwide for decades. Let's dive into everything that makes this little beast such a fascinating machine. Right from the start, the Super Cub 160 HRC commands attention with its revised frame geometry and sport-focused detailing. While it retains the familiar silhouette of the Cub, the HRC treatment has sharpened the lines and introduced an aggressive edge. The color scheme pops with Honda Racing Corporation's signature tricolor livery, white base with electric blue highlights and fiery red accents, all tastefully laid over premium gloss paint. The frame itself has been strengthened using lightweight high-tensile steel, reducing overall weight while boosting torsional rigidity. The ergonomics have been tweaked for a slightly sportier riding posture, still upright enough for city comfort, but with a hint of forward lean that makes spirited riding feel natural. Powering this new generation Cub is a completely reworked 160 cubic centimeters single-cylinder, air and oil-cooled engine derived from Honda's tried-and-true commuter platform but extensively tuned by HRC engineers. It now delivers a lively 17 horsepower and around 15 newton-meters of torque, which might not sound like much on paper, but in a bike this light, just under 110 kilograms wet, it translates to quick, energetic acceleration and a top speed nudging close to 120 kilometers per hour. A new electronic fuel injection system keeps throttle response razor-sharp while maintaining excellent fuel efficiency, averaging around 45 to 50 kilometers per liter even when ridden enthusiastically. The engine is mated to a 5-speed semi-automatic gearbox that allows clutchless shifting, preserving the Cub's approachable charm while giving riders more control and engagement at higher speeds. Honda has also gone all out in giving the Super Cub 160 HRC a chassis and suspension setup worthy of its performance bump. Up front, you get 31mm telescopic forks with sport-tuned damping, and at the rear, twin gas-charged shocks with adjustable preload. This setup keeps the ride stable and composed, soaking up city bumps while staying firm enough for carving through winding backroads. The wheels are lightweight 17-inch alloys wrapped in grippy tubeless performance tires, giving the bike a sure-footed stance. Braking has been upgraded to a pedal-type 220mm front disc with a dual-piston caliper and a 190mm rear disc, both supported by dual-channel ABS, a first for a Cub. This gives riders the confidence to push harder, knowing they can rely on sharp, controlled stopping power. Another major highlight is the electronics package. While simplicity has always been part of the Cub's charm, Honda has equipped the 160 HRC with a suite of rider aids to complement its newfound performance. You get traction control that gently intervenes on slippery surfaces, ride-by-wire throttle for precise power delivery, and a sport mode that sharpens throttle response. The bike also features a smart key system, full LED lighting all around, and a crisp negative LCD digital instrument cluster displaying gear position, tachometer, fuel economy, and trip data. There's even Bluetooth connectivity allowing riders to sync with the Honda Ride app for navigation prompts, call notifications, and ride analytics. A big leap forward from the minimalist dash of previous Cubs. Design-wise, Honda has found an impressive balance between heritage and modern aggression. The round LED headlamp housed in a minimalist cowl echoes the original Cub's friendly face, but it's flanked by slim LED turn signals that give it a futuristic vibe. The leg shields are slimmer and sharper, contributing to a more aerodynamic profile. The seat has been redesigned with a sportier contour and firmer foam for better support during longer rides, and the rear section features a sleek tail tidy and integrated LED taillight cluster. Even the exhaust has been reimagined, a stubby upswept unit with a brushed aluminum heat shield that adds to the bike's sporty character. Everywhere you look, the 160 HRC feels like a Cub built for the modern enthusiast who wants to ride with style and purpose. Practicality hasn't been forgotten either. Under the seat, you get a small but useful storage compartment, perfect for carrying essential tools or a compact rain jacket. There's also a USB-C charging port tucked neatly into the inner leg shield panel, making it easy to keep your phone powered on the go. The fuel tank has been enlarged to 5.5 liters, extending range for those longer weekend jaunts. Despite all the upgrades, Honda has managed to keep the bike's curb weight low, ensuring it remains easy to handle in crowded city traffic, parking lots, or tight alleyways. One of the most impressive aspects of the Super Cub 160 HRC is how it changes the perception of what a Cub can be. For decades, the Cub has been known as a dependable workhorse, a simple commuter that anyone can ride. With the HRC edition, Honda is showing that the Cub can also be fun, exciting, and even sporty. It's not trying to be a full-fledged sport bike, that's not the point. Instead, it's about injecting personality, agility, and passion into a platform that has already proven itself a legend. This is a bike for riders who want something unique, lightweight but potent, nostalgic but futuristic, friendly but feisty. It's a machine that makes everyday riding feel like a special occasion. As for the price, Honda has kept it surprisingly accessible considering all the upgrades. The 2026 Super Cub 160 HRC is expected to retail around the equivalent of $4,500 to $4,800, depending on the market. That positions it above the standard Super Cub models but still well below most entry-level sport bikes. Given the performance, technology, and exclusivity it offers, that price makes it one of the most compelling small displacement machines on the market. It's not just a bike you buy for commuting, it's a bike you buy because it makes you smile every time you ride it. In the end, the 2026 Honda Super Cub 160 HRC stands as a bold reimagining of an icon. It's the Cub for riders who grew up loving its charm but now want something with more fire in its belly. It blends Honda's unmatched reliability with HRC's racing spirit, resulting in a machine that's as fun as it is functional. Whether you're slicing through city streets, blasting down country lanes, or just parking it outside a cafe to admire its stunning design, the 160 HRC promises an experience that's hard to match in this category. It's proof that even legends can evolve, and sometimes, they come back faster, sharper, and cooler than ever. One of the most impressive aspects of the Super Cub 160 HRC is how it changes the perception of what a Cub can be. For decades, the Cub has been known as a dependable workhorse, a simple commuter that anyone can ride. With the HRC edition, Honda is showing that the Cub can also be fun, exciting, and even sporty. It's not trying to be a full-fledged sport bike, that's not the point. Instead, it's about injecting personality, agility, and passion into a platform that has already proven itself a legend. This is a bike for riders who want something unique, lightweight but potent, nostalgic but futuristic, friendly but feisty. It's a machine that makes everyday riding feel like a special occasion. Thanks for watching Bike Culture Hub. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Honda Super Cub 160 HRC, hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth motorcycle reviews, and let us know in the comments, would you ride this sportified Cub, or do you prefer the classic laid-back style? Either way, it's exciting to see Honda pushing the boundaries of what the Cub can be. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and keep the culture alive.